Good morning, dear students. This is the revision class of our third lesson, the Egyptian civilization. Already we completed this lesson and I hope that you all started to study. Anyway, just to concentrate these points. Once again, I will repeat for all the points one by one. Repeat for you. First, we already studied Egyptian civilization is otherwise known as the gift of Nile. And who told that one? It was told by Greek historian Herodotus. Herodotus called as the Egypt as the gift of Nile. Why it is telling that we studied that? Why? Because without the river Nile means what was happened? Egypt would have been a part of the vast Sahara desert. That's why he told that Egypt was a gift of Nile. The next most important topic I told you, political life of the Egyptian people. Their king was called by them as Pharaoh, and he was the head of the government and administration. Also, the people believed him as the representative of God on earth. Representative of God on earth. And their society, we studied that three classes are there: upper class, middle class, and lower class. Family life also related as the social society or social life. Their family life, they given more importance for their family life, and almost it was nuclear family system followed by the Egyptian people, and equal status was there between the men and women. Also we studied that women rulers or queen were ruled, and the administration was handled by women also. A few examples or the names of the women rulers we studied that. The first we studied that Queen Cleopatra, and she was famous because of her beauty. That one we already studied. And another two women rulers also ruled the Egyptian civilization. From that itself we identified that they got equal status. Women also get equal status as to men. And occupations of the Egyptian people, three type. The most important, like as the Indus Valley and the Mesopotamian, it was agriculture. And the crops they produced, we studied that wheat, barley, millets, vegetables, fruits and all. Also they domesticated animals. Animals also domesticated along with the agriculture. Trade and commerce, another occupation of the people, it was trade and commerce. They were very luxurious people and also made different things. Also exported and imported items were there. That one want to concentrate. The exported items, wheat, linen, jewelry, glassware and furniture. And the imported items were gold, copper and ivory. And also the king was controlled the trade, foreign trade, and system was existed there. It was barter system. Everything we studied. I hope that this class will help you to recollect it, and the important points related as Egyptian civilization. And also the art and craft, another part of their occupation, it was art and craft. They were very skilled artists along with agriculture, trade and commerce. The craftsmen were there, like as potters were there, goldsmiths, weavers, sculptors, and also painters were there. Very eminent and skilled painters, and these occupations also were there under the Egyptian civilization. Next, one of the greatest contribution, and it was known as architecture. Their architecture, they were built many more beautiful temples with pillared halls. Among that, two important temples we studied, that Abu Simbel and at another temple at Karnak. This Abu Simbel temple, it was dedicated to the sun god. And another most important architectural contribution of the Egyptian civilization was the pyramids. We know that pyramids, among that many more pyramids, now also almost around 30 pyramids, large pyramids, and a number of small ones were there. Anyway, among that the most important pyramid, it was the Great Pyramid at Giza. It is in now also one of the 7 wonders of the world. We know, we already discussed in our class. So this is the one of the greatest contribution only we can see here in Egyptian, related as Egyptian civilization. And that one want to concentrate the greatest, the famous pyramid. Which was the famous pyramid, what is the name and where it is locating. Also, who built this one? It was built by Pharaoh Cheops. Also, another contribution in the field of architecture, it was Sphinx. It was a mythological figure, we know that, with the head of a man and the body of a lion. It was the another means greatest sculpture and the contribution. It was carved out of a single stone, the Sphinx. That one also we studied. Then religious beliefs of the Egyptian people, their religious beliefs, they were strongly believed on after death. Also the god's name also we studied. They called the sun god as Ra, and other gods also are there. Anyway, they believed upon strongly upon after the death. The body and the soul live in a different way. Also they preserved the body. We studied that preserved body was known as mummy and kept inside. That means especially rulers or pharaoh's body was kept inside the pyramids. Along with the body, they kept the things like whatever they used and whatever they like, goods like clothes, food, drinks, jewelry, etc. Why? Because means they believed upon after death, the life for after death also they believed. And the last most important topic is the achievements of the Egyptians. First, their script. Script was known as hieroglyphic. What is the meaning? Sacred writing. Want to study each and all the points are very important. 1 mark you can expect inside the lesson. Nook and corner want to read. Okay. So and also they used the write it with reed pens on the leaves of a plant. It was known as papyrus. In the mathematics field also, great mathematicians were there. Also they used 1 to 9 by sign and repeated the same to get the required number. Also solar calendar, one of the greatest contribution that time they followed solar calendar, and the Egyptians were known as the first in the world used solar calendar. Also they followed 365 days in a year and divided the total year into 12 months, each month having 30 days, and the remaining 5 days they used for religious festivals. And the next in the field of medicine, they were aware of the human anatomy, and one of the book was there. It provided a detailed explanation or analysis of the human circulatory system, and also from the mummification itself we identified that there means the marvelous knowledge among science. We already identified that one. So once again very briefly we studied this lesson. Anyway, watch the video and concentrate these points and all, and just read the textbook. Everything means read at least 2-3 times after listening the class. Okay, thank you.